Down there we can see the links in the chain moving as we turn the wheel. We're going to find the one that's a bit clumpy. That one there. See the way it sticks out? That's the one there. I'm Barry.
I'm Ansha.
This is the continuing journey of Sailing ABC. Good morning, folks. It's Tuesday morning, and we are going to leave Dacia today and head a little bit further north up to Bodrum. It's about 6 hours. We've chosen a day when the north wind has stopped blowing because we are heading north, and hopefully we'll get up there before the wind kicks in this afternoon. Meantime, since we arrived in Dacia, things have got a little bit busy, as you can see, and we've got a guy who we think is parked right over where our anchor is. So I'm just about to go over in the dinghy and tap on his boat and say, "Excuse me, mate, about to mess up your morning." Okay, it looks like he's going to just pull his chain forward, so we can get to ours, and then he'll just drop back how much he needs. Probably the easiest solution all round. Right, ready when you are. Yeah. Slow it down. Slower, slower.
Keep going.
Let's just wait, let it settle. Have a look, see if you can see our anchor.
Right underneath where he is.
Okay, he's just taking up more chain now. Okay, well hang on. Is it over that way? Right, keep going now then, fast as you can. Is that it?
Maybe it's her or that.
No problem. Right, bring it up. So we say bye-bye to Dacia South Bay and begin our 6 hours trip north. But first we've got 2 hours to get around a corner. That one, and then there's another one over here. About an hour and a half away from Bodrum, and just as we're coming across this open bit of water, we finally got some wind, and it's from the right direction. Currently 18 knots of apparent wind coming out of the west. Put the head sail out, and it's given us an extra knot of speed. Thank you very much. drop it. Time of arrival 14:10. Not bad, not bad at all. Well, I've just spent the last 6 hours adding to my fantastic suntan that we've got going on here. Some people like it, some people don't like it. Personally, I call it my sailor's tan.
Good for you.
Yep.
I didn't do a lot of sun tanning because I was down below editing the video.
And we spent the 6 hours getting to Bodrum. And we are going to stay here for quite a few days actually, because we want to explore the castle, which apparently is fantastic. And we also want to have a real good look around Bodrum, because last time we were here it was just a flying visit.
I didn't even get off the boat.
You didn't get off the boat, no.
No.
Because I just went to the big hardware store outside of town and bought a load of gear that we needed as we came from Greece.
Yeah, because we were in a real hurry because we had fizzing anodes on the prop shaft.
Not anymore.
No, not anymore. So yeah, if you're interested in that, have a look up there.
So yeah, Bodrum, we're going to show you around. We're going to spend some serious time here, and I think it's going to be a top town to explore.
We're also sheltering a bit from the wind that's sort of coming into the bay anyway. It's a little bit of a swell here, but I think it'll be all right.
It'll die down, the wind will die down, and all this. A lot of this is from traffic. So once the traffic, once everyone goes to bed and the traffic stops, calm as. Calm as.
Yes.
All right.
The ice cream man! It's every man and tender for himself. How the heck are we going to get up there?
Right, onto the chain.
I don't like it. It's too high for me. Baz has got to pull a magic trick out of his hat. What about in there? That's still a high wall though, isn't it? Yeah. That's got steps on it, but I don't know if there's anywhere to tie up to. Could we get in between those two? Look at this whole bowl of summer fruit, cherries, peaches and apricots, and all of that, which weighed just over a kilo, only cost 20 Turkish lira, which is about $3.80 Australian.
Look at us all dressed up as if we got somewhere to go.
We have got somewhere to go.
We have. We've been invited onto a motor cruiser by Franco and Anna, who have been long-time subscribers of ours. And it just so happens that when we came into Bodrum Bay, we anchored right in front of them in their new boat. When he was relocating to put his anchor in a better position,
He saw us.
He saw us and went, "Hey, Barry, is that you?" So they've kindly invited us over to their place for dinner tonight.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
It's going to be Asian food.
Oh,
yes.
We so miss that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also, we're going to have a look at his big engines. Engine envy we're going to have.
Anyway, I'm going to get the wine so we can take it over.
All right, sounds like a plan.
Yeah, all right.
Wow, that's easy to get on and off, isn't it?
Yes!
It is.
Solid ground.
This is good for swimming.
Yeah,
for fishing.
Yeah, as well too, yeah.
So, quickly, this is Anna.
Hi.
This is Franco.
Hi, I'm Franco.
And this is Frank Anna too, because they had another boat in Asia, but that's a different story than the one we're telling today. Franco and Anna have basically said, look, go in there and film. Right now we're in the V-berth, and this is a big double bed, sort of like an island double bed. That up there is access to the chain locker, and I'll take you outside and show you the windlass and chain a little bit later on. But for a V-berth, this is absolutely massive. And of course, it does have an ensuite, electric toilet, basin, and this is a full wet area, so the basin faucet or tap, if you like, extends out, and you can have a shower in here too. And one of the things I really like is this door. It is a curved door. Look at that. Just in the passageway is another day head, again a wet area, so the shower head is part of the tap system. Another electric toilet, and teak on the floor as it is a wet area. Further down the passage, 2 single cabins, but these single beds are really super wide. You'll find on a lot of boats that single beds can be really narrow and a tight squeeze. Plenty of leg room, plenty of elbow room. You can really stretch out in these. If you're at the helm and controlling the vessel, then this is your view forward, and it is a great view from this cabin area, I suppose you'd call it. Almost a 360-degree view, unobstructed, out into the cockpit area. Great L-shaped galley here as well. There's a fridge there, microwave, sink, and 2-burner gas top, and because Franco likes fishing, a great big freezer. He has high hopes that he's going to fill this full of fish. Right now we're below the sole of the interior cabin, and this is the engine bay. These engines are 120 horsepower each. The alternators are 120 amps, and the access to them for maintenance or any kind of repair work is enviable, to say the least. Here we have the first primary fuel filter. Here's access to your raw water filter. Here's access to your shaft and your dripless seal. It's just so easy to work on this. Turbo there, of course, we know what one of those is now. Batteries are under here. There are 6 batteries on board, and they are 120 amp hours each. Access to the bus bars and various other bits of electronics, but so much working space here. I definitely have engine room envy. This is one fuel tank. I think in total there's 1,600 litres of fuel on board, and that doesn't include the extra cans that are carried underneath the cockpit area. She consumes around about 4 to 4.5 litres per hour, just using a single engine, and there's enough oomph in that engine that you only need to use one at a time under normal circumstances. Out here in the huge cockpit, there's lots of seating for lots of people, including this guard dog, which we'll introduce you to later. And underneath here, an immense amount of storage. Very deep, goes all the way to the edges of the boat. Extra fuel. There's a 300-litre hot water system on board, and just tons and tons of storage. Absolutely amazing. Hello, how's it going? It's got to be the smallest dog I've ever seen. Super quiet, super chill, very good. Out onto the side decks, a little bit narrow to start with, but they really open up as you go forward. Then you've got this huge sunbathing area here. Looking back over the boat, on the top of course is the life raft, and 3 200-watt solar panels which give more than enough juice from the sun to keep the batteries nicely topped up. On board there's 100 meters of 8mm anchor chain, and it all gets fed down into that anchor locker. We saw the access point in the V-berth. Very sturdy cleats, great fur leads, and a beautiful teak deck. This boat is actually designed on the American main fishing boats, but it's really a great stable platform for living on board. Right now I'm going to go back inside and join Franco, Anna and Ansha, and we'll enjoy some beautiful homemade Asian food. So, of course, the obligatory fibre and green stuff. Mushrooms. Ooh, 2 types of mushrooms. Sausages, prawns, calamari or squid, and meat. And it's all going to be cooked in here. So this is a basic broth or soup. What is in here?
Curry soup.
Curry soup. So it's just a curry soup. Red curry soup, and spicy.
Okay, you love shrimp?
Yeah.
It's like half. Okay. Calamari. Beef on the last.
Okay.
So because it overcooked, then the taste is bad.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Okay,
All right.
so we wait another 5 minutes.
Okay.
Right.
I hope it's not too hot.
You're going to try it first?
Certainly am. It's quite spicy. I'll try potato.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure about you.
Oh yeah, that's good.
If you want to know how good that meal was, let me show you.
Thank you. It's really
Thank you
big
so much.
compliment.
Anna is the chef of the day.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's a really big compliment for me. Yeah.
Right now, Franco's doing his speciality, which is opening up the wine.
There's a big bin in the way.
Heard the sound?
Yeah, that's the sound we like. Big ups to Franco and Anna. We had an absolutely brilliant afternoon and fantastic night, and that food, 5-star. Thank you very much, Anna. Now, of course, next time we meet up, wherever that may be, it's dinner on board ABC for sure. Cheers, guys. Behind me is our beloved dinghy, and Anshu was having a swim in the bay here at Bodrum in Turkey just the other day, and the dinghy was tied at the back of ABC. She noticed that the shackle that we were using had begun to wear away the aluminium where we attach the shackle to attach the painter to the front of the dinghy. So the thing is, attaching your painter to your dinghy with a shackle is not a good idea if your dinghy base is aluminium and the shackle is steel. Here's the fixing point on the front end of the dinghy, and the shackle, this shackle in particular, was through there. And over the years it has rubbed and rubbed and rubbed, and this hole used to be round, and it's now, well, it's now that shape. So what we're going to do is we're going to attach the painter directly to here, but for chafe protection on the painter we're going to add in a little piece of hose pipe. So obviously this is our floating line. Always use a floating line for your painter on your dinghy, because you don't want it going below the surface and being able to get wrapped around the prop of your boat or the prop of the dinghy. And obviously just a little bit of ordinary garden hose chafe protection. We're going to attach that through the hull, and job done.
Just a quick tip on getting this painter through this tube. If you try and push it, it bunches up, and depending on the diameter of the tube you might find it a bit of a struggle, but if you twist it as you push it, and twist it and push it bit by bit, you'll find that it will go through.
Okay, so this is our reattached painter with the chafe protection on it, and just a bowline will do the job here, because once you tie this off and the dinghy is getting jerked around by the motion of the ocean, then it will tighten up and never come undone. And here we see the dinghy in its natural environment. Sounds like Margaret Thatcher, rather. Well, there she is back in her natural environment, and I think that's going to fix the problem. Right, that's one job off the list. Next job we're going to tackle is a steering issue. We have wire and chain steering attachments, and when I throw the wheel all the way over to port, it gets stiff around about there, and then it does this. Now that's hard over to port, let me bring it back. And there's the stiffness, and you'll hear it better this time. There we go. So basically underneath the compass is access to the chain section of the steering, and one of the links in the chain basically is rusted, and so it's not bending easily. So we're going to get in there and make it bend. As you can see here and here we have Phillips head screws. The other Phillips head screws are located under here and under here, and we can pop those off with our finger and thumb, because there's a little catch underneath.
That was one of those secret catches.
It's a
wasn't
secret
it? We
catch.
didn't know it was there.
Now we just lift the compass off. There's a couple of cables here for the LED compass illumination, and I can disconnect them down below and completely remove this unit. Down there we can see the links in the chain moving as we turn the wheel. We're going to find the one that's a bit clumpy. That one there. See the way it sticks out? That's the one there. What I'm going to be using is this fast break super penetrant oil. This stuff leaves a black sort of deposit all over the place, so make sure you've got plenty of kitchen towel to catch all the drips. The link has freed up quite a lot. There's still a slight kink in the link itself, and I'm just hoping that over time the penetrant will get in there and the grease that we've put over it will work its way through as well. But it's certainly not clunking anymore, and one of the things I always do as per the RYA instruction training is, before we set off anywhere, the helm position goes all the way hard over to starboard, all the way hard over to port, at least twice, and that way I know that my rudder is working before I even bring up the anchor. So that's another job ticked off the list. Somebody else coming into the anchorage. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave us a big thumbs up, and if you'd like to support us even further, then why not check out our Patreon tiers, and you can get your name on the screen like these fine people are right now. Catch you next week.